everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to part 34 of my Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Let's Play. This is it. It's the last class trial of not just this game, but the entire series, which is insane. So, this is going to be a long one, apparently. This is, I think, the longest class trial in any of the games. At least that's what I've heard. So, we're going to get into this, so strap yourselves in and get ready for the last class trial. Okay, so this is a little bit different because usually I kind of give my guess about who I think the Blackened is, but I'm guessing with this class trial, it's we have to find out who the mastermind is. There's going to be quite a few things that we're going to have to figure out during this class trial, but I'm guessing that's the big thing, is who is the mastermind. So, they brought up the thing about Kaede having a twin and the possibility of maybe someone else lurking around in the school behind the scenes, but I feel like that would be too close to the first game, the end of the first game, so I feel like that is a little bit of kind of a red herring. So I'm going to go with the theory that I think it actually is one of the classmates that is kind of left over. So that leaves us with Shuichi, Himiko, Maki, Kibo, and Smoogie. So, of those, and another thing too is I don't think they're going to be doing the whole thing with, like, the person that you're closest with turns out to be, well, in Danganronpa 2 it was the traitor, but in this case the mastermind. So I'm going to rule out Maki because I feel like that's also a little bit too close to a previous Danganronpa game. So, I don't think it's Shuichi either. I don't think he has, like, some weird, like, memory loss about him being the mastermind the whole time, because I don't know how that would work. So that leaves us with Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko. Of the three, I'm not gonna say Kibo. I'm not gonna say Kibo, because you guys are expecting me to say Kibo. I would say of the three, I almost want to lean towards Tsumugi, because she's like, she goes on and on about how she's so plain and people ignore her. So I'm wondering if it's like a thing that she's kind of like in plain sight. You know, people wouldn't even think twice, like wouldn't even look at her or suspect anything. So I'm gonna say I think it is Tsumugi. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this whole twin thing is going to come into play at some point. And then there's a whole thing with Junko. Like, we saw Junko at the end of chapter 5. Like, how in the hell is she going to be coming back to this? But, okay, so yes, there is my theory about that. So let's go ahead. Let's see what I can't get anything. I literally can't get any skills. Okay, well, I mean, that makes it easy enough. So we will just get right into this class trial. Oh my gosh, guys, last one. Here we go.
I'd like to begin by asking Shuichi a question, since this class trial was his idea. What exactly is the point of this class trial?
But that's a good point. We should figure this out because if we lose this, I mean, it'd be nice to have some parameters about what winning or losing is.
Yeah! Why are we having a class trial if no one died? Whoa! My voice was way louder than I expected. I might be on a roll today.
Hey! I'm no slouch at being a loudmouth either!
Me too.
Monodam's voice is super soft, though. Everyone cool with him getting blown up?
I hate that they had to bring these guys back.
You said that the killing game would end if you exposed the truth at the class trial.
Monodom's like the only one I can kind of stand.
So, you bastards, what is the purpose of this class trial?
Oh, that's a good question.
But his voice was quiet.
Does voice volume not matter at all?
The purpose of this class trial.
All right, I'll give you an answer. The reason I called for this trial is...
Oh, geez, right. Okay. Keep on Monica is fight. It's not going to be continue the killing game. Oh, retry the past. Well, yeah, I guess we've been finding all, he's looking for information about Rantaro. So, okay, interesting. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. I thought we were doing this to find out the
I
mastermind.
wish to retry a past case.
I like that. Oh no. I can't believe I didn't make that connection. So, if we're retrying Rantaro, then that means Kaede may not have actually killed Rantaro and she died for nothing.
A retry?
That's awful. And it's not like we can just bring her back.
For which case?
The first one, the murder of Rantaro Amami. I've found new evidence relevant to the case. In light of that evidence, I demand a retrial.
What's the point of a retrial? The result of the first class trial has already been settled.
Yeah!
What if our vote was wrong?
Wrong.
But yeah, if that's the case, then Monokuma doesn't know who the actual murderer is either, because if we were wrong, then we would have died right at the beginning.
Monokuma said the blackened for that incident was Kaede.
Are you saying he was wrong?
What?
Mono Kid, your reactions are too extreme. It's making the rest of us look bad.
No, you don't need any help looking bad.
Oh shit! He's already got the detonator!
Press it. Press it.
To test the validity of our vote, we're going to retry the entire case. If Monokuma was wrong, the validity of these trials would be in question. The entire killing game wouldn't make sense anymore.
I see. You think you can destroy the game by calling out my failure as the game master.
You shouldn't have a problem with this if you have nothing to hide, Monokuma.
So in the end, the first case has become the focal point yet again.
So, okay, this is pretty interesting. I can see how some people might... I don't know if that's the reason why people have an issue with this, is because we're basically just kind of like repeating a previous trial.
What a twist! What an interesting twist! Okay, let's do this!
It's probably not that. It's probably something different than just the fact that it's repetition.
So what is this new truth?
There are several. But before we go any further, I want to discuss Rantaro's talent.
Did you learn what his talent was?
Rantaro's ultimate talent was a mystery, but now I know. Well, in the end, he ended up becoming the ultimate victim, but...
That's it! He was the ultimate survivor.
Ultimate survivor? I saw it too. He said so in his video.
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. That's why you get this perk, the survivor perk.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor after surviving a past killing game. After his memory was wiped, he participated in the killing game once again.
So this wasn't Rantaro's first killing game?
Why did he participate in a second killing game?
I'm not sure yet. But after I learned that Rantaro was the ultimate survivor, I deduced his objective.
Rantaro's objective?
The reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Didn't he just happen to randomly notice the hidden door?
That's what I thought at the time, but it appears that assumption was false. There was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door.
Yes, that reason is... survivor perk.
That's it! Rantaro was given this monopad as a kind of survivor perk. It has a map of the entire academy, including areas that had not yet been unlocked. Of course, that includes the hidden room.
To think Rantaro was given that as a survivor perk.
He found out about the hidden room with this map?
The monopad also contained a video Rantaro recorded for himself.
If the mastermind ever needed a spare Monokuma, they would head to the hidden room.
The message was what inspired him to go to the library, to investigate the hidden room.
A time limit is now in effect. If a murder does not occur by nighttime, 2 days from now, then every student forced to participate in this killing game will die. Mauled to shreds by countless Monokumas from the rumored Monokuma making machine.
The mastermind would have gone to that room to mass-produce Monokuma once time ran out. So, in order to figure out who the mastermind was, Rantaro went to the hidden room at the back of the library just before time ran out.
That's right. Rantaro must have come to the same conclusion that Kaede and I did.
It sure is ironic that the ultimate survivor died because of Kaede's trap.
But if Rantaro had a clue like that, why didn't he come to us with it?
I assume because he didn't trust us. The killing game had just started, after all. What he said in his video message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
He didn't have any recollection of filming this message, right? That means he must have had trouble believing it as well.
It was probably confusing to him, too. That's why he didn't consult us.
Why the long face? It's nothing. I figured no one would listen to some guy who can't even remember his own talent, right? Man, it's just the things Rantaro was saying just takes on a whole new meaning once you realize all of this stuff. I gotta say, once I'm able to do the after game, he's the one I'm most interested to hang out with because I know so little about him. This is exactly what Monokuma wants us to do. So what else is part of his plan? Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then can I even trust myself?
He didn't know if he could trust that video, or trust us, or even trust himself. He must have been so lost. But with the time limit approaching, he decided to take a chance.
There's no need for that, because I'm going to end this game. I've already decided. You're going to end this game? It's not about outfoxing everyone in this killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Can you even accomplish such a feat? I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think I could, and then Kaede messed it up for everybody. Or so we think, but as I said, she might not be the killer. She most likely isn't. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this trial.
He went to the library alone, without telling anyone.
And then he got killed by Kaede's trap.
The only people who knew about the hidden door at that time were Rantaro and I. I had Kaede with me, and I thought I could trust her, so I told her about the hidden room. That was the difference between me and Rantaro, I suppose. I had Kaede.
And Kaede's the one who killed him!
What a snake!
Oh, jeez, that's not cool.
Hey, so what are you guys talking about? Is this something I forgot?
I don't know anything about what they're saying.
Is this something that transpired before we were born?
So what's your point? You know who Rantaro was and why he did what he did. But it's pointless now, isn't it?
No, it's not pointless. Now that we know this new information, if we look back at Rantaro's case, we can find a new truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
I don't really get it, but we just need to look at Rantaro's case again, right?
Then let's do it.
Yes, let's do this together.
With my vast magical powers, I'll turn Monokuma into an omnibus.
I don't really get that either, but I guess we're gonna republish Monokuma.
I'm not too sure either, but the real battle is just beginning. We'll prove that the result was wrong and corner the mastermind together. Alright, it took a little bit of time to get into our first debate here.
Rentaro went to the library just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind.
But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot football and died.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine!
Eh? Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
That's a fact, right?
The camera went off just before the incident, and only Rentaro was in the picture.
Okay. Rentaro was the only one at the scene. That's what we concluded at the first trial. But was it really true? Okay, yeah, because there was the whole thing that someone would be hiding in the hidden door itself and could come out and then go hide. Is that what they're saying?
Rentaro went to the library
Okay.
just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made
Okay.
his way to the hidden door.
I don't think
To expose the identity of the mastermind.
these ones are going to have anything to do with it.
That goal.
So I'm going to guess it's going to be... It's probably this one. Okay. Hiding somewhere within the academy, your best chance of exposing them is when Monokuma needs a spare. At that time, the mastermind will go to the library's hidden room. To prove this hint is accurate, I will predict something. The first thing you'll remember is the ultimate hunt. Only share this information with people you can trust. Oh, geez, yeah. At the time, the mastermind will go to the library's hidden room. Okay, it's probably going to be... And then they're talking about how the only person who is in the library was Rantaro.
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
Oh, sweet. I thought I'd missed it. V point right off the bat.
No, Rantaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder occurred. This survivor perk monopad is proof of that.
Why would that monopad be evidence?
The monopad was given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct? But when we searched Rantaro's body, he didn't have it on his person. He only had his student handbook monopad. Which means that someone took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
Alright, so that's the case. And so we know that Kaede and Shuichi were both accounted for. We know where they were at the time, so they can't be the masterminds. So we gotta know where Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko were at the time. Or, like I said, there could be this mysterious other person, this twin, perhaps.
That's very wrong.
Oh no, I have to... Oh no. Oh no.
That's what we've been saying!
What? Keep quiet, will you? I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Thank you, Shuichi, speaking the truth.
Really? I have no clue what anyone is talking about.
I wonder if this is the reason why the class trial is extra long, is because these idiots keep butting in more than usual.
If we don't chime in soon, Pops is gonna push the detonator.
Ugh.
You better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths anymore.
That's right. Monokuma said that he wanted them to, like, be of use during the trial, which means they probably will be talking a lot. Okay, let's get this over with.
A bloody monopad is disgusting! You should wash it right away!
That's not a real rebuttal!
Ah.
Someone stole the survivor perk monopad. Where's the proof?
Oh, the fact
No
it was
way there's a bloody thief!
the fact that it was in the hidden room.
Remember, Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library. If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
He brought that monopad to the library?
There's maybe no way that's
There we go.
possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad. He didn't bring the survivor perk with him.
Ah, dang it. I went too early.
He brought that monopad to the library?
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad.
Should just let them talk.
Survivor perk with him.
You cannot assert it was stolen.
Yep, that's right.
Ah, frick. Wow, fail. The hole in the argument is clear. I'll counter it right now.
He brought that monopad to the library?
Oh, the picture. The picture, that's right, he's holding it.
All he had on him was the student handbook mono. He didn't bring the survivor perk with him.
I'll cut through your words.
All right, there we go.
No, there is no doubt Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library.
I thought they were gonna say it's proof because they were hiding it in the hidden room. Show someone took it from him.
The picture taken just before he died clearly shows him holding it.
That could be his student handbook monopad for all you fucking know.
No, it was definitely the same monopad. You see the way the blood has dried here? The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Shortly after this photo was taken, Rantaro was struck in the head by the shot put ball. Do you think that's when this bloody outline on the monopad was formed?
I do. That's why the monopad Rantaro is holding in this picture has to be the same monopad we have now.
What?
Come on, no overreacting. It makes us look like we're not paying attention.
Scream all you want. Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up.
Yes, thank you.
Ah!
I was so upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped.
No, all the more reason for me to want to prove them wrong is because every time they're gonna die.
But those were some pretty fireworks. Even in death, my kid's a real cutie. I hear lions push their cubs into bottomless ravines to kill them.
They don't kill them.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
So who took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
Do we know anything about the person who took Rantaro's monopad? Yes, I think we do. Let me get the facts straight and think. Alright, it's like taxi, let's go. Alright, how many monopads did Rantaro have in the library? Alright. Cause he would have had two, because there was the one that he had on him that we found. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Okay, I was like, I hope I can pick the right one there. Alright, which monopad was taken away? Okay, it was the survivor perk one. Okay, so far, not too bad. Alright, where was that monopad taken to? Hidden room. Wow, missed all of those. And all of those. Holy crap. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, if I miss all of those when I literally only need one more. Alright, who can enter the hidden room? The mastermind. It's gotta be. Oh boy, okay, so I just gotta make sure I pick the right one. Mastermind is you? Alright. There we go. Psych taxi, never really much of a problem.
The one who took that monopad is the mastermind. I'm sure of it.
The mastermind?
The survivor perk monopad was found in the library's hidden room. And only the mastermind would have been able to enter that room, correct?
Between the time Rentaro died and when we found him, they put that monopad in the hidden room?
Nope! That's impossible!
Oh, okay.
Impossible? Why?
Huh? You don't know? Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out.
Huh? We have?
Yeah, so I'll let Monotaro explain.
Huh? I've already forgotten what we're even talking about.
Hopefully if they can't figure it out, then he'll blow another one up.
Oh crap, he's gonna push it! It's gonna be Monokid all over again!
The mastermind is not in any of the photos taken in the library. Why is that?
Huh?
Oh, that's true. In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right? But Shuichi and Kaede set up those hidden cameras, so if the mastermind was using that door, they would have been caught on camera.
But there's the hidden way through the bathroom. And the girls' bathroom at that. So that, I mean, a guy could technically enter the girls' bathroom. It's not like it's illegal. It's not like they'll be punished if they do. But the chances of it being a girl are that much more. So, assuming, I mean, I can't rule out Maki completely. So that leaves it down to Himiko, Tsumugi, or Maki. Because I don't know where any of them were at the time of this.
So none of the pictures showed anyone like that.
Or, once again, like I said, it could be this mysterious twin somehow. I'm gonna keep using that as a maybe, because I still want to figure out what's going on with Kaede's twin.
Then, that reasoning is wrong.
Amazing, Monodon! Well done!
Hold on. The hidden cameras in the library had interval timers.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
Perhaps the mastermind worked within that 30-second interval?
I see. So the mastermind hid in the hidden room,
That could
waited for the right timing,
be true.
grabbed the monopad from the library, and then returned to the hidden room.
But would they have known about the intervals, though?
Hold on! There's a flaw in your logic.
What? What flaw?
Huh? Don't ask me! The Mono Cubs are gonna explain it!
What? Again?
Reject your logic without explaining why! That's the Monokuma debate style! Take it from here, Mono Cubs! And you better use your brains or I'll kill ya!
What are we arguing about again?
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
If you don't know when the camera went off, how would you know the interval timing?
Bravo, Monodum! Wonderful objection!
Now we've escaped certain death.
I know the mastermind was trying to time it. And of course the mastermind would be able to hit the right timing.
What are we arguing about again?
Okay, so if we're going based on that...
Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between
Let me-
shots.
The
Okay.
camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
Okay.
You don't know when the camera went off.
So I think based on that,
How would you know
there's
the interval timing?
the 6 Monocub, right? He'd be able to tell them. Named Nanokuma, they are collectively the 6th member of the Monokumas, the true identity of the tiny bugs Gonta thought he saw. They exist as a hive mind rather than as individuals. They fly around the academy and use their cameras to take footage, which is then wirelessly sent to Mother Kuma. Mother Kuma parses the footage and then sends it off to Monokuma in the academy. So if Monokuma gets them, would he be able to tell the Monocubs again? I'm gonna guess that's what it is. So, I mean, I feel like this is gonna come up soon, this hidden room thing. But, what was the other one? There was the 6th... Where was it? The 6 Monocub, the voice print system. That's got nothing to do with it. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's the 6 Monocub with the thing that Monodum says.
Objection! In the hidden room?
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was
Yes! 2 viewpoints. Man, I'm killing it with this.
The mastermind saw what was happening in the library. They had surveillance cameras.
surveillance cameras?
What? Where would something like that be?
You don't know? Even though they're monocubs just like you?
Just think, we never would have known about that if it wasn't for Kibo and his super sight. Thank you, Kibo.
Monocubs?
I mean these.
So cute and tiny!
Aren't they? They're your siblings, too!
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
These little guys are called Nanokumas. Their job is to monitor the campus.
how do you know that?
Oh, Father told me. He said to make sure I told everyone. I had completely forgotten about it. Good thing I just remembered.
Dumbass! You remembered too late!
There are countless nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly transmitted through Mother Kuma, and then sent to Monokuma.
Yes, via Mother Kuma. That's an important point. If Mother Kuma receives the camera feeds, the mastermind could ask it anything. They would know about the situation in the library and the hidden room.
I see. Mother Kuma can tell them the interval timers for the cameras.
Then the mastermind was in the hidden room after they stole the monopad from Rentaro.
But why would they steal the monopad?
The mastermind was probably terrified by the idea of us picking up Rantaro's perk.
No, that's wrong!
What?
I wasn't necessarily afraid. The survivor perk was for Rantaro's eyes only. Sure, he could have shared the info with you, but that's not the same as getting the info directly from the monopad. 'Cause then, you can't say it was a survivor perk for Rantaro's eyes only, right?
I've always gotta follow the rules, apparently.
So when he died, I took it back. That's all.
I don't know about that.
How do you figure?
You look calm now, but at the time, you must have been pretty desperate. The monopad clearly stated that there was a mastermind in the academy. If we knew then that a mastermind was the thing, we would have worked together. But you couldn't let that happen. You needed us to go after each other.
Either way, you admit the mastermind stole the monopad, right?
Well, yes, but only reluctantly.
Then the mastermind messed up. If they wanted to retrieve the monopad, they should have used Monokuma to do it.
Nope, that's impossible. The rules state I can't participate in a murder, which includes tampering with the crime scene.
But the mastermind is able to. Sneaky. School rules.
If you're so strict about following the rules, does that mean that someone is watching? If that's the case...
Still, what a waste of a survivor perk! If only he lived a little longer, then this info would have made things interesting.
Stop changing the subject!
I still don't have the whole picture, but it seems that we're all being watched. In that case, this plan should go well. If I ruin this killing game by proving that it doesn't follow its own rules, I should be able to end the whole thing.
But the point of this class trial is to discuss Rantaro's case, right? The mastermind stealing his survivor perk shouldn't affect it whatsoever. In the end, Kaede killed him. There's no shaking off that truth.
Yeah!
One truth prevails!
No, that's not the truth. I'm certain of that. It's a lie that you made up.
Bum bum bum. I was thinking, oh, maybe Kaede did actually kill Rantaro, but that wouldn't necessitate us to do an entire retrial, even if just like some stuff was taken from the crime scene. That doesn't, it doesn't really change much.
That's right. Kaede wasn't the one who killed Rantaro. The true culprit is...
Rantaro.
That's it.
Oh god, that's just even more upsetting.
The mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed Rantaro.
It's just so upsetting that Kaede went... Like, she died thinking that she had killed an innocent person. That's awful. And I just hate that we can't get her back.
The mastermind is the culprit?
Jeez, and you call yourself the ultimate detective? trying to overturn the results of the first class trial. The Mono Cubs won't be silent about this!
What? Us again?
But we said we don't know!
Can we just let them be silent, please?
If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah! Got any evidence?
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene!
Okay, this is what we're gonna get into, huh?
Lure Rantaro in,
The shot put ball with the
and then
pink
crack
fiber,
this
maybe?
ball with the shot put ball.
Yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot put ball. Kaede had it all along.
See? Kaede's the mastermind after all!
Why so interested in dead people? You want to crack open a cold one?
If I can just show Kaede isn't the culprit, their argument falls apart. I should have evidence of that. Alright, let's take a
Rantaro's
look.
killer is the mastermind.
There's a
That
video
means Kaede was
message.
the mastermind!
This Kokichi Moto video is coming up a lot.
The mastermind is the culprit.
Oh, the clues of the mastermind as well. Okay, let's check out both of these. Found inside the trash can in the hidden room, there were no bloodstains on it. It's different from the one used to kill Rantaro. Pink fibers were found on it. And then there's the clues of the mastermind. According to Mother Kuma, the mastermind goes to the hidden room in the library quite often. In addition, the classroom that creates flashback lights reverts to its original state when its door is opened. It seems as though the person operating it was being cautious not to be seen by anyone. Okay. So, I mean, the shot put ball, we could say that that was the one that Kaede carried around with her since it has the fibers on it. But then there's the one that has the blood on it, so maybe the mastermind used another shot put ball. Would that work? Used another shot put ball to kill the mastermind, then took that one that Kaede had and hit it.
Yeah! Got any evidence?
This one is a little bit trickier. There's a lot of things I feel like I could
Shot put ball at the
call
murder
out here.
scene. She used the camera flash to lure Rantaro in, and then cracked his skull with a shot put ball.
Yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot put ball. Kaede had it all along.
It could be that one.
See? Kaede's the mastermind after all!
Why so interested in dead people? You want to crack open a cold one?
Okay, I think it's the one about...
Rantaro's mastermind.
There could be the one about the clues of the mastermind as well.
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Got any evidence?
Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene. She used the camera flash to lure Rantaro in.
Okay, so we know that.
The shot put ball.
Yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot put ball.
Alright, let me try this one. Ah, I didn't get a V point that time, but I got it. I wasn't 100% sure about that one.
The most important fact we discovered during the investigation is this. The shot put ball that Rantaro was killed with was different than the one Kaede had.
What'd you say? I have no idea what's going on.
A different shot put ball? What do you mean?
I found a shot put ball in the trash can in the hidden room. But it was not the murder weapon. That shot put ball didn't have any blood on it. Rather, there was a pink fiber stuck to that shot.
Pink fiber? So what?
Do you remember how Kaede was carrying the shot put ball?
Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
I see. She had it in her backpack.
It was wrapped in her spare vest. Her pink vest.
see. The shot put ball you found in the hidden room had a pink fiber on it.
Yes, it's a fiber from her vest. That can only mean that the ball I found was the one that was in Kaede's backpack.
What'd you say? Really? I got no idea what you're talking about.
That shot put ball did not have blood on it, so it could not have been the murder weapon.
I'm just so confused. If Monokuma and the Mastermind are all about following the rules, and right off the bat, in the first class trial, they had us pick the wrong person on purpose.
In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
Then maybe they just washed off the blood.
If so, the fiber on the shot put ball would have been washed off as well. It's clear to me that the real murder weapon is different than the shot Kaede had.
So the person, the Mastermind, was hiding in the library, waited until the interval, and then came out and hit Rantaro over the head with the shot put. So, okay, and then took the one that Kaede had.
Yes, Kaede set up the bookcase and rolled the shot into the vent. But that shot didn't hit Rantaro. Her plan failed.
Failed? I don't even know what that means!
If you found that shot put ball in the hidden room, then that means...
I found the shot put ball in the hidden room because...
That's it! The Mastermind took it from the library. Only they could get in that room after all.
The Mastermind took it?
So they recovered the shot that missed Rantaro, and he was killed by a different one.
Rantaro was killed by the Mastermind, who made it look like Kaede was the culprit. That required a bit of trickery on the Mastermind's part. They prepared their own shot to kill Rantaro and switched it with Kaede's shot. They took Kaede's shot put ball and stowed it in the hidden room. To put it simply, Kaede didn't kill Rantaro. It was the Mastermind.
Man, poor Rantaro, he's like, the one ball misses him, he's like, oh man, that's a close one, good thing I'm the ultimate survivor, and then boom, gets hit with another shot put ball and dies.
What?
Did you...
Everyone, calm down. Father is going to yell.
Oh! Oh man, the only
why?
one I could stand.
Whoops! I got too worked up and accidentally pressed the detonator!
The Mastermind killed Rantaro? But why?
I believe the reason had something to do with a time limit motive.
Oh, do they want it so that they didn't want the killing game to end so quickly? That wouldn't be any fun. A time limit is now in effect. If a murder does not occur by nighttime 2 days from now, then every student forced to participate in this killing game will die.
Kaede was keeping us all together, and we refused to kill each other.
So maybe they waited by the library because they knew of Kaede's plan. So maybe they watched and they waited, and if Kaede's plan failed, then they'd be able to come out and then kill Rantaro, and the killing game could continue.
To break up the stalemate, the Mastermind introduced that motive. However, this was a gamble. They didn't want to cause total chaos after all.
Because that would just end everything.
Exactly.
They wanted an exciting killing game.
That motive put pressure on the Mastermind, as well as us.
Yes, Kaede had a plan to kill the Mastermind, but Rantaro was caught in the trap. However, her plan ultimately failed. The shot put ball that she rolled didn't hit Rantaro.
Because it missed, we would have been annihilated due to the time.
Yep.
But the Mastermind wanted to avoid that situation, so they took action.
Thanks to the Nanokumas, the Mastermind would have known Kaede's intended murder weapon.
So if they're filming this, then right off the bat, people who are watching this is going to know this whole thing is based on a lie. I just... Unless they have the camera so that they, conveniently miss that part of, you know, Rantaro getting killed by the mastermind? I'm so confused.
So when her plan failed, they would already have another shot put ball prepared.
Because the whole thing is about you have to follow the rules, and then the very first murder, at the class trial, it was none of it was right. We picked the wrong person, but then Monokuma said we picked the right person.
Then, the mastermind manipulated the scene to make it look like Kaede succeeded. All they had to do was hide Kaede's shot in the hidden room that only they could enter.
So, Kaede was executed on false charges?
Yes.
Aww.
Yes, she was. She didn't actually kill anyone.
I wonder if that's some sort of like, you know, speaking about people who get executed in real life based on, you know, they're innocent and false charges and things. Aww.
But she was executed nonetheless. Because the mastermind framed her for Rantaro's murder.
This is personal. This is personal for
And
Shuichi.
Monokuma played along. He let us believe the mastermind's lie. We were all fooled, including Kaede. We thought she was the culprit until the very end. And you want to tell us this game is fair? That there are rules? That's all bullshit!
Yeah.
This game makes no sense at all.
If Monokuma twisted the truth for this case...
Oh, it's like a whole thing. It's like a... Yeah, you could just say any of the other ones could be called into question.
Then he could have twisted it for the other cases as well, making this killing game unfair.
Then, it's not even a killing game anymore. It's just killing.
I won't forgive them. I'll never forgive them for breaking the rules and killing Kaede. So cruel. I'll never forgive them. And I will avenge Kaede. I swear on her kindness and her love and her grave that I will avenge her.
Aww.
Yeah! How dare the mastermind create the detonator that blew up the adorable Monodum?
You're the one that blew him up. Don't pass the buck.
Anyway, we know the mastermind is also Rantaro's killer.
Yes.
Let's figure out who that is.
Let's do it. This seems pretty early for a class trial that's supposed to be so long.
That is, if Monokuma still wants to continue this class trial.
Of course we're gonna keep going. Like I said, this killing game will never end.
Well, yeah, that might be the thing that ends up happening in the end, because if that first class trial, if that was based on lies, even if we do, you know, prove that all of this is based on false, you know, on falsities, what does it matter? What does it matter at the end of the day?
No, Monokuma. I will end this. I will reveal the identity of the mastermind and end the killing game.
May I interject? You keep accusing this so-called mastermind, but... Are you sure there's even a mastermind at all?
Are you sure you bastards aren't imagining it? If the mastermind is real, show him to us.
You guys are the ones hiding them!
It's possible the mastermind is still in this academy. The survivor perk said so.
If they were involved in Rantaro's murder, there's no doubt.
Then they must have snuck in during the Gopher Project and stayed hidden in the account. Ah!
Oh?
You just odd. What was that all about?
I just realized something.
Say it, or I'll cast my all the guys you date will be single fathers curse.
It's Kaede's younger twin sister.
Oh, here we go. And I said that I predicted maybe it was Tsumugi, and it seems like she's the one passing the buck now, and she's the one being like, oh, how convenient. How convenient that there's a twin sister. That could have been fake information put by the mastermind too. Right? Who's to say? Her what?
Younger twin sister?
It was on this Gopher Project participant list. She has a twin sister.
Now I'm even more suspicious of Tsumugi, the fact that she just brought this up all of a sudden. And she's the one who happened to find this information to tell me about it.
It seems sort of weird to me. Junko and Oshima had a twin too, right?
Are you saying those same circumstances apply here as well?
This killing game was influenced a lot by the past one, right? So maybe the mastermind's real identity was too.
The mastermind who snuck into this academy and made us play this sick game is Kaede's twin sister?
Maybe. I guess that's a possibility.
Either way, there's no doubt that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this school.
How unfortunate that you couldn't find them during your final investigation. You're not allowed to leave while the trial's in session, so you can't search for them now.
You can't leave during a trial unless you gotta pee.
Oh! I gotta pee. We're not falling for that one!
Now, Himiko always seems to have to go to the bathroom, so... Kaede's twin sister? Is the mastermind still hiding somewhere? Is she really the mastermind? Is it really that simple? I love how the simple thing is... It's a twin sister who is behind it all. Like, that's not really simple at all, but in this case it kind of is, which means that it's not... That's probably not what it is. I feel like that was just a convenient truth that we just found out.
Can you guys figure out the identity of the mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the mastermind.
It could be Kaede's younger twin sister. Just like the previous killing game.
Yeah, she's really pushing that,
Mastermind
isn't
might
she?
have a twin for this game too.
Oh, that would be
If it
me
really is
agreeing
the
with
same
it?
as the previous killing game, then Kaede would still be alive. And she could potentially be the mastermind.
Who cares? You're still no closer to the answer.
No leaving while the trial's in session!
According to the list of the Gopher Project participants, Kaede had a twin sister. Maybe it's correct, but we have to determine something first.
Can you guys figure out the...
Alright, so there's History of Hope's Peak Academy. Contradicts the memory Shuichi and Maki received. Okay. Shelter Project. Okay.
identity of the mastermind?
And there's Kokichi's motive video again. Alright, and then there was the Gopher Project. Okay, just saying that she's got a twin sister. There's the motive video. Oh crap, what was the other one?
16 of us at this school.
Oh,
There was a 17th person too. That's
huh. I'm not too sure.
17th person is the mastermind.
It could be Kaede's younger twin sister. Just like the previous this game too.
If it really is the same as the previous killing game, then Kaede would still be alive.
So would that mean
And
me
she could
being...
potentially be the mastermind.
Would that mean agreeing with Samuki?
No leaving while
Oh, this one I'm kind of stuck on. I have to determine something first. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I'll try agreeing with Samugi on the Gopher Project thing.
There was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the mastermind.
It could be Kaede's younger twin sister.
Is there a possibility of a 17th person?
The mastermind might have a twin for this game too.
I mean, I'll try it and see.
If it
And
really
I
is the
I missed. Dang it.
Of us at person
So there's
too.
only two things for me to really... So there's this one, and then there's Samugi.
Sister. The mastermind might have a twin for this game too.
Go, go, go! Oh, no, okay, that wasn't right. That's gotta be it. Kaede's twin sister is the mastermind. I'm sure of it now that you agree, Shuichi. What is this? Why do I feel so uncomfortable? We saw the list, but I feel like we're missing something.
Damn it!
Alright, okay. So the only other thing that I can do is...
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too.
Let me try clues to the mastermind here. And miss. Dang. Here we go, it's starting. I'm not sure how the clues to the mastermind thing is disproving what Himiko says, but I mean, I'm kind of limited to what I've got here.
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the mastermind.
Oh, okay, no, that was right. All right, and a V point. I'm not quite sure, but I'll have Shuichi explain it.
No, the mastermind can't be a 17th person. That contradicts what Mother Kuma said.
The one you're all looking for comes to this room quite often.
It implies that the mastermind wasn't in the hidden room the whole time.
Ah, okay.
They must have been coming and going between the room and the academy, right? Would someone who has to stay completely hidden really risk that?
Right. If they were trying to hide, they would have just stayed put.
I see. That's some impressive logic.
All right, so then that brings it back to my original thing that it isn't some secret person, some secret twin. It's got to be one of these guys.
Don't agree with him.
And during the investigation, I found a classroom that makes flashback lights.
A classroom that makes flashback lights?
I'll explain the details later. But there was something interesting.
Right at that moment, the classroom door suddenly burst open. There you are, Shuichi. Himiko? The classroom changed back to normal?
When the door is opened, the classroom reverts to its original state. Clearly, the room is hiding something.
Isn't it obvious? The mastermind didn't want anyone to see them making flashback lights.
But why create such a classroom at all? If the mastermind were a 17th person, they could have their own completely separate room to make flashback lights.
Indeed, that would be much safer.
Knowing this, we can make a few assumptions about the mastermind's identity.
Okay, here we go.
However, the implications
Ooh.
aren't good.
Okay.
What an ominous way to say it.
No kidding.
But there's nothing to worry about. We got this far because we're friends.
Except one of us isn't and is trying to kill all of us.
We're in this together no matter what. There's nothing to fear.
Yeah, she's right.
Oh, Shuichi's just like, I wouldn't say that. The mastermind's identity. Considering the facts we have, my detective work points to... yeah, participant of the killing game.
That's it.
I was like, are we gonna really be pointing out the mastermind right now?
The mastermind is most likely one of the participants of this killing game.
I was like, that seems a little bit early to be pointing out the mastermind right away.
One of the participants?
One of the 16 people who were forced to play this game. One of us.
What did you say?
The classroom that makes flashback lights and the hidden room being visited often. It all suggests that the mastermind is someone we'd see every day at the academy.
Someone we'd see every day. Like one of the 16 students?
That's crazy! There's no way one of us is the mastermind! Because we're all friends! We swore to fight together!
Then it just means that all your friendship talk was a lie, right?
Shut up! That's not possible!
No, then now we're gonna be, even though we were all like, all united, now we're gonna start turning on each other.
You're upset and irrational. At times like this, a voice of reason is necessary. absolutely necessary.
Got it. We're up.
All right. We're gonna put on a reasonable yet outstanding show and earn our right to live.
Eh? Our right to live? Is someone about to die? Is that what's going on?
Whatever, I don't believe you. There's no way the mastermind's here.
Wait. Even if it's one of the 16 students, it doesn't mean it's one of us, does it?
Oh man, are you serious? Now I gotta think back of everybody? But it's just like, if the mastermind already died, well, first of all, they wouldn't let that happen if they could help it. And second, would the game keep going if the mastermind had already died?
Huh? What do you mean?
It's possible that the mastermind
Oh,
and has been alive this whole time.
Great, now I gotta think about all of these other people, potentially?
Now that we know Monokuma will break rules as he sees fit, that possibility should be...
What's that supposed to mean? Hurry up and answer! Hurry up. I'm gonna blow up the rest of the Monocubs!
Hurry up and answer!
Now, do I have to say it's one of the ones that already quote-unquote died, or if it's one of us still alive? The identity of the mastermind, we'll know for sure once we determine who killed Rantaro. I need to confirm something to find out who that is. Yeah, the alibis. We gotta find out where everybody was at the time.
We need to go over everyone's alibi for Rantaro's murder again.
Our alibis? From way back then?
Didn't we discuss that during the first trial? What good would it do to discuss it again?
Now that we know Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, it might lead somewhere. We might find a hole in someone's alibi that we didn't see at the time.
So we just have to give our alibis again.
Fine. Then let's do it. So we can be sure that the mastermind's not one of us.
I wonder where this discussion will lead.
This might be tougher because if these guys were with other people who are dead, then they don't have anyone to vouch for them.
Will it lead to a mastermind in this very room? Or not? Either way, we're gonna make sure this trial stays exciting!
I was in the game room in the basement. With Kaito and Gonta and Maki.
Okay, so Maki can vouch for her.
Ringo and Angie were there too.
And so these two can
If I was in the same basement,
vouch for each other?
it's impossible for me to have killed Rantaro.
Hey! I didn't kill Rantaro either!
I was in my room by myself.
Uh-oh, Kibo.
And so were Ryoma and Kokichi, too.
Yeah, well, neither of them are alive to,
I know that is a poor alibi,
yeah,
but
so...
I did not kill Rantaro.
Oh man, okay.
I was in the dining hall. Kyo, Miu, and Kirumi were with me. Though I did leave briefly to use the bathroom. I couldn't have killed Rantaro.
And Shuichi was with Kaede, so... he couldn't have killed Rantaro.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Was it? Okay, I might have been right, because Tsumugi, that's right, she went to the bathroom! She went to the bathroom, and that is where the passageway is. There's clearly something wrong here. If someone here killed Rantaro, it could only be them. Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Yes! I mean, it's probably not going to be that straightforward, because we're still, like, very early into this, especially if this is going to be a really long trial. Yeah, supply closet in the girls' bathroom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we got this. Oh, Kibo, you are so lucky, because that is a piss-poor alibi you had, but you are lucky.
By myself.
You are so lucky we found that hidden passageway, thanks to Himiko.
I know that is a poor... I did not kill Rantaro.
I was in the Though I did leave briefly to use the bathroom. I couldn't have killed Rantaro.
Alright, Tsumugi. Got some splaining to do.
Wait a minute, Tsumugi.
Huh?
You said you went to the bathroom.
Maki's gonna be like, "You're really obsessed with girls in bathrooms, aren't you, Shuichi?" It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
The girls' bathroom near the dining hall, right?
Oh, she doesn't know we found it. That's right, because it was only Maki and Himiko and I. Wait, no, Maki doesn't know about it either, right? Because it's only Himiko and I who know about it. Maki just saw us come out of the bathroom.
What did you say? That bathroom?
That's right.
Huh? What? What about it?
Shuichi, didn't you investigate the girls' bathroom? Did you find anything?
Or were you just being a little pervert in there?
The utility closet in that bathroom.
Samuhi has got to know that we found this because she's got all her, she is the mastermind. She would have all the little, things telling her that where we are at the time, but maybe she didn't have time to check with Mother Kuma because of, the whole war going on. So maybe she legit doesn't know that we know.
Has a hidden passage.
Oh man, it's gonna be really hard for her to explain this.
One that's connected to the hidden room in the back of the library.
I can't believe I might have actually called it.
It's possible to get into the hidden room from that bathroom.
For once, my prediction may have been right.
What?
Around the time Rantaro was killed, Tsumugi went to that exact bathroom. I'm positive that when Rantaro was killed, the culprit was in the hidden room. It's too convenient to be coincidence.
Hold on. This is all so sudden. I don't think I understand.
But maybe they got there from the hidden door in the library instead.
No, I don't think so. Remember that I had placed dust in the card reader in the library.
So they would have only been able to come out the other side.
I was trying to determine if the hidden door was open.
Oh, it's looking worse and worse for her.
But the dust didn't fall. That means nobody used that card reader.
So, to enter the hidden room, they would need to use a different route. The girls' bathroom.
Once again, everyone coming together. Kibo let us know about the little nano Kumas. Himiko let us know about the hidden passageway.
Yes, I believe that's the case.
Maki found that picture with Rantaro holding the pad. Everyone's working together.
The culprit entered the hidden room from the girls' bathroom on the first floor.
And of course, Kibo helping us out by allowing us to get into these rooms. And the only thing, now that I think of, that Samuki really helped, but she's like, oh, look, I found this sheet, and it shows that Kaede has a twin sister, maybe because she was trying to, pass the buck on to this person who may or may not actually exist.
And with the help of Mother Kuma, watch the situation
oh my goodness
unfold. As soon as they saw that Kaede's plan failed, they waited for the camera interval.
What am I, like an hour and a half maybe into this?
And leaped out of the hidden room, shot put ball in hand.
What else could happen to change?
The hidden door could open from the inside, so there was no need to use the card reader. In any case, the culprit attacked Rantaro with a shot put ball, left it in the library, picked up the shot that Kaede had used, and returned to the hidden room.
And they also took the survivor perk monopad that Rantaro had, right?
Yes, then they left the monopad and the shot in the hidden room, headed into the passageway, and returned to the girls' bathroom.
Are you saying the one who did it was Tsumugi?
No, it has to be some kind of mistake. Up till now, everything pointed to the mastermind not being one of us.
Is Tsumugi even capable of doing all this? He's just a cosplayer, you know.
Yeah, all this would be impossible for just some cosplay.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's the person that you wouldn't expect. It's like, what is less, intimidating than a cosplayer? Plus, people can have multiple ultimates. We know this.
But you said that you went to that bathroom during Rantaro's murder. How can you possibly refute that fact?
Refute? It's all just a coincidence. Oh, Kibo and Ryoma didn't have alibis. What if they went to the girls' bathroom?
Did you see one of them in the girls' bathroom?
What?
Oh.
If one of them had gone into that bathroom, You would have seen each other, right?
Oh, ho, ho. So by her using that, like that, this is my alibi, she's just painted herself into a corner.
Never mentioned that.
That's...
Tsumugi, what's the meaning of this?
Can this really be true?
Aw, poor Himiko. She wanted to believe in everyone so badly.
Tsumugi, is this true?
No, it's not! I really only went to use the bathroom. I didn't know about the hidden passage.
Look lively, Monocubs! You're up! Move your asses!
That's very wrong.
Oh, here we go. I love how the the ones in the background for the ones who are already dead.
Father's never yelled at me like that before.
If we don't do well here, we're all gonna get blown up together.
Mm-hmm. Having Monokuma to come in and defend you.
I want to see the next chapter! So please, let us win!
What?
Please, please let us win!
All right.
We don't want to die!
We're like snowflakes! We're one of a kind!
I don't know what Four Eyes is talking about. Bad guys never wear glasses.
Ah, frick.
Anyway, just cut it out!
Not really good defending yourself.
Monokuma and the mastermind are the bad guys here. You don't want to die? Do you know how many of my friends were sacrificed?
Please, help us!
Are you gonna like give an
Four
actual?
Eyes over there really the mastermind? We don't know anything.
I don't wanna explode!
Even if she is...
Oh my God, they're not giving me anything here. Come on, guys.
Hey, let's just stop this!
How long is this?
She's the mastermind!
Ah, shoot. Okay, the evidence points to Tsumugi being the mastermind. I didn't notice it at the time, but now I know for sure. Wow, okay.
Please, help us!
Big words there about knowing for sure. This is so early. Okay, so there was that. There's the bug vac. What were the other ones? Oh crap, I can't remember. What were the other ones? Mother Kuma recognizes the mastermind's voice and cannot create spare Monokumas without their command.
Us!
And then there's the Gopher Project participants. I don't know. I don't know which one of these proves for sure that Tsumugi is the, crap. I don't know. Am I missing one here? The 6 mono cup. Sorry, guys. This one's got me stuck here. So there's the 6 mono cup, the voice print system. I'm also gonna maybe look at ones that haven't been used yet. So I've used the 6 mono cup one. Have I used the clues to the mastermind? I think I have. I haven't used the Mother Kuma or the bug vac, and I used that one, but it ended up not being right. Is Tsumugi secretly... Is she Kaede's younger twin sister, and maybe she's cosplaying as a character who is Tsumugi? Like, maybe... Because she said she can't cosplay fiction... Or, she can't cosplay real people, but maybe she's secretly the twin sister, and she's cosplaying as a fictional person that she made up? I don't know. Like, there's got to be something to do with this twin sister thing, right? Like, that's my crazy theory. She secretly is Kaede's twin sister. Okay. Sorry, guys. I went off on a tangent there. I'll pick something randomly here. Let's do maybe... Crap.
I don't wanna explode!
I'll just use the participant list. Probably not.
Hey, let's just stop this!
There's no evidence that she's
Oh,
the
dang it.
mastermind.
Please, help us!
I might be doing this for like the next 20 minutes.
We don't know anything.
I don't wanna explode.
Even if she is the culprit.
Hey, let's just stop this.
Okay, so I gotta make sure not to slash.
There's no evidence that she's the mastermind.
Is it that one? No? No. Okay.
Oh no!
Okay, so it's not that one. Don't send me back to the beginning. Okay, let's try the voice print system then.
Is Four Eyes over there really the
I'm just doing process of elimination at this point because I'm not quite sure what I'm missing here.
I don't wanna explode.
Even if she is the culprit.
Hey, let's just stop this.
There's no evidence that she's the mastermind.
Okay, alright.
I'll cut through your words.
Cool, got it.
Before being destroyed, Mother Kuma told us something.
I have a built-in voice print authentication system. I can't birth Monokumas unless the designated person specifically says the word birth.
That individual is, of course, the mastermind.
Right, so... derp. So the fact that we got these new Monokumas proves that it has to be someone who's still alive, right?
When the mastermind commands Mother Kuma to give birth, it makes a spare.
We all tried it out.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. That's right, she's the only person who wasn't in the hidden room with them. I'm such an idiot. I was just thinking more along the lines of, like, it has to be because... Has there been other Monokumas since? I just thought it was like, oh, if there had to be other Monokumas that came in later in the game after other people died. I'm such an idiot. That's why. It's because she wasn't in the hidden room with them. They all tried saying it.
But Kiba wasn't there, was he?
Oh my god. Samugi, don't be me. I know I'm usually the one who blames Kibo for things. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not cool. People don't like it when you do that.
Right. Because I was fighting the Exosols.
Did you hear that? Kibo didn't try giving Mother Kuma a command.
Alright, Samugi. Well, let's do it right now then.
So the real mastermind is...
Tsumugi was the only one who didn't say give birth.
Huh?
What?
Everyone else said give birth.
What? Wait, was she there?
Tsumugi
Okay.
specifically
Oh,
used a different phrase.
I didn't... Guys, I'm feeling an idiot. I thought she wasn't there. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's right. She was... Oh, right. She didn't know that we had found the hidden passageway, but she was there with the hidden room. Okay.
You didn't say give birth. You said make.
It's all coming together now.
You knew how to get Mother Kuma to create a spare, didn't you? That's why you specifically said make. If you had said give birth, Mother Kuma would have made a
Oh
spare.
my goodness.
Am I right, Tsumugi?
Oh my gosh, she is the mastermind. I did it. I finally was right about something.
Hey, come on.
For now.
What's wrong?
We'll see what happens later.
Don't be like that, Shuichi. Do you really think I'm the mastermind? There's just no way.
First, you wanted to blame this twin sister, then you wanted to blame Kibo, but then I said maybe she is the twin sister, and she technically was right when she's like, well, you know, maybe Kaede's twin sister is secretly the mastermind. And maybe she wasn't wrong about that.
Hey, everyone. Say something. I'm not the mastermind. That's crazy, right?
Then refute it. We're waiting.
Huh?
I don't want to believe it either. That one of our friends, the survivors, could do this. That's why I'm begging, Tsumugi. I'm begging you to refute me. I might be wrong. I was wrong before. About Kaede. That's why I need everyone's help. I don't care if my detective work is wrong. I want to hear your argument. Reaching the truth together is what cooperation means to me.
Tsumugi, please.
Tsumugi.
She's got
please.
nothing. She's got nothing.
What's the matter? You can't argue back after hearing that.
Whoa, hold on. I don't know what's going on right now, but just hold on a sec.
Oh, Monosuke's infamous impatience rears its ugly head.
And what an ugly head it is.
I don't think friends should blame each other like this, you know? Come on, smile, everyone. I know, we could watch a comedy special so we could all smile.
Thank you.
Jeez, you're noisy.
Wah! Monosuke! Father, why? You loved Monosuke so much.
Oh yeah, you're right. But we're at the good part now. So be quiet and watch like good little cubs.
Father?
See? It's getting exciting. Shuichi is trying to reveal the mastermind, trying to overcome despair. It's so heart-pounding!
We have the mastermind cornered, so why is Monokuma so calm? He should be feeling cornered as well. Forget it, we're on the offensive here. If we make the mastermind's identity clear, all of this will be settled. Somehow I have a feeling that's not the case. Alright. This seems really strange that this is happening so early.
It has to be you! The mastermind of this killing game, and the culprit who killed Rantaro. It's you, Tsumugi. There are no other possibilities. You don't have anything to say?
Anything to say? Even if you keep saying all that stuff, I still don't get it. Hey, let's stop this already. You're mistaken. Because we're all friends, right? Weren't we going to work together to end this killing game?
This is a class trial. Although we were forced into these class trials by the mastermind, that's how we survived. It was the only way. It was the only way we could survive. So please, Tsumugi, refute the evidence. Say something. Your life depends on it.
Well, we know that if that's the case, she's not exactly one for following the rules, so she could be like, no, you know what, I don't feel like dying, so no, I'm not gonna listen to you, and I'm just gonna ignore you.
Please.
Like, if she's running the school, she could do whatever the hell she wants.
Tsumugi, I don't want to suspect you. I want to believe in you. I want the mastermind to be somewhere else, like in the previous killing games. So, if you're really not the mastermind, then don't give up. I'll cheer you on.
Aww.
If you say that...
Tsumugi is taking her sweet time, but waiting around is so boring. Hey, Shuichi! Why don't we look over the case again?
What?
Come on, that's like your
Wait,
thing.
what?
Present the truth and end this.
Are we... What? We're already doing a closing argument?
Because there are people who don't know what the heck is going on until we get to this part.
What?
Now then,
Oh my god. Even Shuichi's like, wait, this is way too early for us to be doing this. There's like so many mini games we haven't played yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, I was like, my game just froze. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, we are doing the closing argument. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so... people in the dining hall. Alright, who jumped out? I don't think that's gonna be it yet. Okay, so where was the map? Oh, the library, or dining hall, sorry. This is like the shortest one ever. Dang, okay. Well, this is so strange.
This is the truth.
This is all wrong.
With this new evidence, let's look back at Rantaro's murder.
I guess that's the whole thing that they want about this, is like they want to kind of throw us off and be like, this is ending too soon. Aww.
The night of the incident, Kaede and I were in the first floor class.
And Maki just looking all grumpy. Oh. Back when she didn't like anyone.
We were waiting for the mastermind to trigger the trap we set in the library.
Man, this was so long ago when I did this first trial.
Around that time, there were 4 people in the dining hall, including the mastermind. The mastermind was probably irritated that no murders had yet occurred. After the motive was given, they knew that Kaede was planning something. But the mastermind wanted some insurance. They would take action if necessary. The mastermind excused themselves from the dining hall and went to the bathroom. And from there, to the hidden room in the library that only the mastermind could enter. And there they waited. With less than an hour before the time limit expired, Rantaro moved the library's bookcase, which set off the receiver I was holding. It all happened the way we determined in the first trial, except at the end. I ran out of the room, and Kaede rolled the shot put ball into the air vent. At the same time, Rantaro was lured by the flash of the hidden camera Kaede set. He unwittingly stepped right into the path of the shot. The shot rolled down the path Kaede made, and then fell right onto Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. Or so we thought. It turns out that was just what the mastermind wanted us to believe. In reality, Kaede's murder plan happened quite differently. The shot put ball that Kaede rolled didn't actually hit Rantaro. He must have been surprised seeing a shot put ball drop out of nowhere like that.
And once again being like, oh man, good thing that missed. I was lucky I didn't die.
His fate was sealed.
And then, boom.
The mastermind saw that Kaede's plan failed and stepped in to finish the job. The mastermind jumped out of the hidden room and attacked Rantaro from behind. And in their hand, the real murder weapon, their own shot put ball. Rantaro wasn't killed by Kaede's shot, but by the mastermind's. The mastermind picked up Kaede's shot and left their shot put ball at the scene. They also looted the survivor perk monopad from Rantaro's body. Those things in hand, they retreated back into the hidden room.
Oh, that's
I remember seeing
right.
the bookcase closing just as Kaede and
Totally
I got
forgot
there.
about that.
The mastermind had probably just finished their crime.
I forgot a lot of things, you guys know this, but yeah, I forgot that the bookcase was closing as they got in. Oh, Oh, it's so sad to see Kaede and Kaito, and I miss them.
And so, the real truth was perfectly hidden from us. We went to the class.
And once again, poor Kaede. She didn't actually kill anyone, but she went to her death thinking she did.
Reached the truth that Kaede was the culprit. But that truth had been twisted by the mastermind. After the murder, the mastermind left the stolen monopad on the table in the hidden room. And threw Kaede's shot put ball into the trash can. A little careless of them.
Yeah, right?
Get rid of all the evidence.
I almost feel like she wanted us to find this stuff.
They probably believed no one would ever get into that room, but we did.
Like, to just leave the pad out there so...
Their crime
yeah.
complete. The mastermind went back through the hidden passageway. The passageway led from the hidden room all the way to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. While the mastermind was pretending to use the girls' bathroom, they were actually using the hidden passageway. That's how they moved around without being noticed. Anyone could have used the hidden passageway, not just the people in the dining hall. But looking at the survivors, only you could possibly be the mastermind. If I'm wrong, please, refute me. Please tell us you aren't the mastermind. Tsumugi Shirogane, the ultimate cosplayer. That's the truth of this case, of the killing game itself. Well, Tsumugi,
Well, what?
Yes! What a scorching hot twist! My hand holding the detonator is tensing up!
Don't get tense! Calm down!
Daddy! Please stop this! Go back to how you used to be! When you loved us so much!
How I used to be was more suited to a different story than this one.
Huh?
Basically, your story doesn't matter. Watch this exciting development!
Well, Tsumugi, are there any flaws in Shuichi's logic?
What does she have up her sleeve? I said, why is Monokuma so, like, calm about this?
If so, then please tell
There's
us.
gotta be at least like 3 more twists to this.
Flaws? There's a bunch of flaws all over it.
Then explain.
You can do it! You can do
Aw.
it, Tsumugi!
Poor Himiko still having so much faith and just wanting everyone to be friends.
Even if you cheer me on. It's not like that. I didn't do it. It's plain to see.
Fight back, Tsumugi! Come on! You can do it! You can do it!
Daddy, you're tensing up again!
I still want to live, so please don't push the button!
Tsumugi, please just say something. If you don't defend yourself...
Junko Enoshima!
What? I mean, at some point I knew Junko was gonna be brought up because... okay.
What?
Yeah, that's what?
'Cause it's always been her. In the Hope's Peak killing game and in the Jabberwock Island killing game, Junko Enoshima didn't participate. She controlled the game from outside. Even if it's boring or repetitive, she's always the mastermind, isn't she? Then it's like that this time too. It's gotta be Junko again.
Junko Enoshima is dead. She's not part of this killing game.
Well, I mean, she was dead in the second one too, but...
You're wrong. She hasn't been eliminated. It's all Junko's doing. This killing game is her doing too. Yeah, that's gotta be it. 'Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is...
'Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is...
Oh boy, I wonder if he's gonna blow her up.
Daddy, please don't get so excited! You pressed the button by accident!
Look at our cute faces! Can you really bear to be without us?
Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is what? Okay, time for a commercial.
Oh my god. Ugh.
No, it isn't!
No, it's not, please.
We're a good comedy group too, so please don't.
Oh, thank you. Man, all the like, oh, okay, what's...
Because Junko Enoshima is...
Okay.
Junko...
Tsumugi, Tsumugi, come on.
Right the fuck here!
Oh my goodness. What? Oh my god.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh my gosh.
Even if nobody was waiting. Even if it makes you go, what? Again? The Diva of Despair takes the stage once more. Junko Enoshima, the 53rd.
New Ultimate Despair. Okay.
There you have it! Once again, the mastermind